you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my August makeup rehab update. Sorry that this is coming to you so late. And if you are noticing the new background, I filmed at least one video that will have gone up with the new background, but we recently redid our whole house, and right now I'm filming in my room. I will probably bop between here and my office. I just have to set up like an actual filming space there. But for the time being, we're just sitting here in my room. I hope it's not too distracting in the background for you guys. Today we are going to be talking about all things makeup rehab in the month of August. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about how much I spent, how much makeup I used up. And as you guys know, last month I think was the first month I started doing a products that were tempting me, 10 products that tempted me the most from the previous month. And I do that in a separate video, so that video is coming. I have already filmed that, but it's basically where I talk to you guys about products throughout the month that were tempting me, that I really wanted to purchase. And it's my way of trying to hold myself accountable in some way of not just impulsively buying a bunch of stuff. Now, we do know that we did have the August Customer Appreciation Sale, Sephora VIB Sale, and I also had another mishap with my daughter where she ended up ruining a bunch of my makeup, like a bunch. Well, I was at work one day and my husband was watching her, and he didn't know the difference between Zoe's play makeup and mommy's makeup. So I just posted my Sephora VIB haul. That video is up and I will link it in case you guys are interested in seeing it. But I did haul a bunch of stuff in there, and I'm only counting my first, I ended up purchasing 2 or 3 times during the sale. I think twice only. The first purchase was before the makeup got ruined. The second purchase, my husband was probably terrified of me because I was fuming mad and basically passed over his credit card and said, go replace whatever you need to. So I went on a second shopping spree, and I'm not counting that towards my budget because I'm just not. And this is my low buy and my rolls, okay? So if you guys are interested in the numbers and what I purchased, what I used up, which I did use up a lot of makeup. I've been on a roll the last few months as far as makeup products that I've used up. I feel like eventually we're gonna hit a point where I'm not using up much, because I feel like if I notice a product is getting towards the end of its life, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use that up so that I can count it towards my numbers. Really exciting though, this past month of August, I did end up hitting the $1,000 mark for makeup that I've used up, so I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna quit rambling because this intro's, we've been filming for 3.5 minutes, so this intro is gonna be very long. I'm sorry. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel already, I hope you'll consider doing so before you go. I post videos every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Without further ado, let's get into my August update. Okay, so first I always talk about what I ended up spending in the previous month. Like I said, I already posted my Sephora VIB sale haul, so I'll link that for you guys. And I did end up purchasing a few drugstore makeup items throughout the course of the month of August. 4 other items to be exact. First, I have 2 items from e.l.f. These both came into my Target finally, so I was really excited about them because these are products that I've been wanting to try for a while but could never find them in store. And it is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer that everyone says is a dupe for the Tatcha Primer, and then also the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. So I picked up both of these, and then 2 more foundations, which if you guys have already seen my Sephora VIB sale haul, you'll know I hauled 3 foundations in that haul. So I picked up 5 foundations in the month of August. Whoopsies. I should probably start getting to using some of my other foundations and try and use those up. But I did finally pick up the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with Sunscreen. This has SPF 50, and I'm really curious to see how this performs, because if this is if I like the coverage on this and I can wear this out in the sun without burning, then I can start purchasing this over the IT Cosmetics CC cream, which is super exciting because this is much, much cheaper. And then I also did pick up the Revlon Candid Foundation. I've just heard so many people talk about this for months now, about how much they like this foundation, and this has been one that's been on my radar for a while, and it was on sale at my Ulta, so I decided to pick this up as well. So for those 4 items, plus the amount that I personally am counting as spent during the Sephora VIB sale, I spent $166 in the month of August. Prior to that, So I used to tell you guys month by month how much I spent, but if you guys are interested in any of my previous updates, I'll link the playlist for my makeup rehab for 2019 down below. But prior to August, I had spent a total of $884.24 on makeup. Now I did give myself a monthly goal of $125, which would equate to $1,500 throughout the course of all of 2019, and I am doing mine rolling style. So like if I only spent 50 one month, the extra, like basically I want to spend $1,500 or under throughout 2019, which may still sound not like a low buy to some because it's not like the reverse rouge or anything, but low buys are personal to everybody, and this is just how I'm doing mine. So with 166 added to that, I am now at a total of $1,050.24, which if I had kept my goal of $125 per month up until now, I am currently $50.24 over budget. So I do really want to scale back in September and October because I am thinking that Sephora is going to do their like November whatever VIB sale. What am I saying? Whatever. Plus, I'm really curious to see what's going to drop for the holidays, so I'm really going to try and scale back here in September. By the way, if you guys are doing a no buy or a low buy, I would love to hear how it's going for you down in the comments. I love hearing other people's feedback on like no buys / low buys and just like encouragement. I know I had a really good July, and then I knew that they were probably going to be doing the Sephora customer appreciation sale, so I felt like I knew I was doomed. And I was. Okay, so now let's talk about all the products that I used up, and I'm super excited about this because I used up a bunch of products. So up first, I finished off this Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This retails for $38. I'm really excited to have finished this up, and this is not one that I will repurchase just because personally the Becca primers are good in my opinion, but not my personal favorites. I really love all of the First Aid Beauty primers that I've tried, so because I can find an illuminating First Aid Beauty primer that I like better than this and at a cheaper price, that is what I will purchase over this going forward. And then I also finished up this little mini Milk Hydro Grip primer. I really did enjoy this, especially for the summer, because I felt like it did a really nice job of, sorry you guys, they're building 5 new houses next to us. 5, seriously. And it's really noisy right now. So I finished up the mini Milk Hydro Grip primer, and I definitely will repurchase this in the future, but I don't think I will repurchase it until about next spring because I really like this for the summer. Again, it does a really nice job of gripping onto your makeup. I would love wearing this with like a lighter coverage CC cream or BB cream or tinted moisturizer because I felt like it did a nice job of making my makeup last longer. So really enjoyed that. That was not hard to get through. And the mini of this retails for $15. I also finished up this MAC Fix Plus. I do still have 2 other MAC Fix Pluses in my collection, so I've been trying to get through some. I've been wearing powders a lot more, so I've been finding that I have been using sprays a lot more, and I have probably 1.5 MAC Fix Pluses left, but was excited to get through this because I definitely don't need 3 in my collection in a given time. And this retails for $27. I'm so excited about this. I finished up the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream in the original. I do still have the Radiant version, and I talk about this all the time on my channel. I really love this CC cream for the summertime because I wear it. If I know I'm going to be outside for more than like an hour, I always wear this because I've never burned while wearing this. Even if I don't wear any other sort of like sunblock or sun protection on my face, it's been 2 years since my face has gotten sunburned because I always wear this in the sun, and it does such a good job of protecting my skin. I do prefer the Radiant one to the original. The original can tend to look kind of flat on my face personally, at least that's kind of how I feel. So like I said, I'm excited to try the Maybelline one because that has SPF 50 as well, and if it performs just as good as this, then I found a cheap alternative to the CC cream, but very excited to have finished this up. It was killing me that I had 2 of these in my collection, and I just wanted to finish this, and I'm so excited about this. If I did not mention already, this retails for $39. I also finished up a L'Oreal Pro Glow. This was in the shade 206, which was really dark, but I had used this as a mixer, and I basically just mixed this with any foundation that was too light for me. I love the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. It is truly a favorite of mine, one that I will always have in my collection. I do currently have one in my collection. It's just in like my actual correct shade. The first time I self-tanned, like 2 years ago, I think, I was like orange as could be. And I purchased this in hopes that it would match me, and it was just a disaster. So I've been trying to get through this and just been using this as a mixer. So I'm very excited to have finally finished this off. It only took me 2 years. This retails about $12.99. I also am excited to say that I finished off the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I'm trying to get through as many Wet n Wild products that I have in my collection as possible, although I believe this is the last liquid product I have from them. So everything else is probably going to be pretty slow going. I did enjoy this concealer, but am no longer supporting Wet n Wild, so will not repurchase. This retails for $4.49. Super excited to have finished this off. Now this is probably considered more of a skincare product, but I used this as like a makeup product slash makeup primer, so that's why I'm counting it as like a makeup use up product. This is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and I had mine in the shade Sun Glow. I just love to smell this, which was like a really, well, it was the darkest of the 3 shades that they offer. I kind of use this as like a bronzing primer, and I really do like this product, but I would definitely purchase the lightest of the 3 shades, which I have owned in the past. I've owned multiples of these, and I would wait until the summertime to purchase just because this is more of a summertime product to me. I don't feel like it does a whole ton for actually moisturizing the skin, but it does a really nice job of giving your skin an illuminating effect. So sometimes I would wear this even when I had it in the lighter shade, I should say, not this because it just didn't match me that well. When I had it in the lighter of the shades, I would sometimes just wear that and nothing else on my face, or I could do that in like a concealer just to give me like a nice healthy looking glow. This retails for $49, so really excited to have moved this out of my collection. This was getting old too, so glad that I was able to use it up before it went bad. I finished off this little mini Caution mascara by Hourglass. I do really enjoy this mascara. I've said so many times on my channel before that mascara is a product that I don't want to spend more than like $10 on. But the Caution mascara by Hourglass as well as the Milk Kush mascara are 2 mascaras that I would consider purchasing, but I feel like I'd have to buy them on sale, and right now I have so many mascaras that I'm working through in my collection I just cannot justify it. But it's such a good mascara, so if you don't mind paying a high price tag for mascara, I would definitely recommend checking the Caution mascara out. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but the mini retails for $14. Whew. 2 more products to talk about. I finished off this little mini Tarte Smooth Operator Powder. I believe I got this in like an Ipsy. This was fine. It's not something that I would go purchase in the full size. I just recently picked up the Milk Blur Powder during the VIB sale, so I'm really excited to give that a try. This one did an okay job of blurring, but it was just a little bit heavy on the skin, so not my favorite. I did the math, and for the amount of product that you got in this, like, so the amount I used up, I did the math equation on the like full size. I'm not making sense, but this little guy would retail, I can't remember, I don't have it written down either. It was like maybe $4.50ish, somewhere around there, maybe $5. But finished this up and excited to have moved that out of my collection. So moved out a powder only to bring one back in, but that's okay. My powder collection isn't too out of control. And then the final product, this is a bit of a spoiler if you're following my 19 and 2019 project pan, but I did finish up this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the original. At some point I will repurchase this. I should have repurchased this during the VIB sale. I do love the original. It is probably my favorite of the 3 shades. It's so stunning. You get so much product in this. This took me so long to finish up. Love the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb formula. Highly recommend. This is definitely something that I will repurchase in the future. And if you didn't know, this retails for $18, bringing my grand total for used makeup. I swear this is one of my better months, but it brings it up to $226.02. So before this, I had used up $955.42 worth of makeup. Now I am at $1,181.44, which I am so excited about. To have used up more than $1,000 worth of makeup this year, that is, again, so exciting to me. Goal is to use up at least $1,500 because goal is to only spend $1,500, and I'm hoping that I use more than I spent this year, if that makes sense. But that concludes this month's update for my makeup rehab series. I hope that you guys are enjoying this series, and again, if you were doing a low buy, no buy, anything like that, let me know how it's going in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.